Kids in Powell River training at the Canadian Martial Arts Academy are reaching new goals through a program that incorporates local, national, and international competition and training.
We do a lot of competing. Our studio is traditionally based, classical martial arts, where karate is the art first and then the sport second. So we have about 30 students in this studio here who practice competitive martial arts as well. The kids have an opportunity to not only travel, but experience different cultures when they participate in competition. For example, going to the United States, traveling over to Europe, or even Japan.
By having the ability to train and compete in other parts of the world, students are gaining a unique opportunity to test their skills.
I think that karate is evolving, and I think that the benefits of international competition as opposed to your own backyard competition gives them a better understanding of what they're practicing, and it gives them a more competitive edge. And as you know, we live in a competitive society, and I think that competition is very healthy for the students.
That competitive edge is clearly apparent with these students who consistently medal in all categories in various international competitions.
I'm going to throw left, right, Chloe leans back, roundhouse kick. Ready? Hey! Hey! Okay, here we go. Let's give it a try.
One thing that I admire about Sensei Clayton is that he has a relaxed personality, but he also is quite a stickler for perfection. So what he does is we'll do a sequence or a specific move over and over and over and over again until it's really, really good, and then we'll move on to another part. And then he'll do it over and over and over and over, and then we'll move on to the next part, and then the next part, and the next part, and then it's done. And then it looks really good after that.
Oh, I have expectations, and in order for the kids to participate in the traditional program, they need to understand that the expectation is at 80%. If you're a competitor, my expectation is 110% effort. Okay, so when we're practicing for competition, those kids work really, really hard, so my expectation level is extremely high. And for traditional karate, it's more personal based.
There may be high expectations, but with that comes an incredibly positive support system.
What I love about karate is just the family atmosphere, kind of. You have like your family, and then you have like your sports family, and they're all supporting and everything. And I like how it's like an individual sport, but you still have like that support system in place.
Switch.
I think that giving your best is important. Helping kids learn that effort is important, that they're not entitled to anything. I think that, you know, when a student loses or when a competitor loses in competition, there's a lesson there in the loss, right? Because we all have failures in our life, and I think that sometimes it's important that they do fail in order for them to succeed.
It's a good experience even if you don't get anything. It's just good to be there and experience other clubs and see what their style is and what they do different from you, and you meet a lot of other friends when you travel.
Regardless of whether they win, if they go out there and they do their best and they're happy, right? Even when they lose and they come back and they're still happy, they've learned a very valuable lesson. So for me, I think that it's very gratifying to coach these kids.
For Shaw TV, I'm John McKenzie.